What up, YouTube fam? 609 Collector here. Gonna try and do a quick video amidst the mess that is my house. This is a mid-move review. I say mid-move even though I moved in. I've just got a bunch of stuff I haven't unpacked. So I'm kind of in this messy room with the only like open, deep enough space I could find. I just got this figure at a great deal. So I was very happy to get it. It's got some problems, but that's okay. It's not a deal breaker. Wasn't a deal breaker for me, and it ain't killing me. So this is the Sideshow exclusive 1/6 scale Luke Cage. Alright, so box art there. Wraps around to the side. Nice pic on the back of the man himself. Cage up top. Cage on the bottom. As you can see, I've already got the figure out. Already got him posed up in a whole bunch of his accessories. Already got the man looking dope. Let's slide in for a little bit. Alright. How to do that? You drop the top on this box. What you would see first would be this insert of broken chains, because you know he's so strong, can't chain this man. Says Luke Cage there. Now on the inside of this box, none of the crazy artwork you get with some others. You know, like Thor, I think had it. Magneto had it. A bunch of artwork on the inside. Get the double tray set up. I've already been in here and picked at things, so I got this secondhand on eBay at a great price. I got this for $120, which is already a good deal, but then when this is the exclusive version, it's an even better deal. I don't think there were a lot of this figure made, and I think it was the exclusive run that was only a couple hundred, maybe like 500 or whatever. I think the seller did it so cheap. Maybe they wanted to get rid of it. It does have some problems, but nothing like crazy. So let's examine the first tray. So here in the first tray, you see he's got some hands there. He would have had two fisted hands down there, I believe. Up here, his shades, his beanie that he's wearing. Alright. I'm going to open this up and take out his hands. But first, I'll do that all together. Let's get a look at the second tray, which had some pretty dope accessories. You get 3 hands here, a metal chain, wrist gauntlets, what would have been one chain for his neck, another chain for his neck, and the flight stand. So, take a quick moment, I'll bust all this out. Alright, so here are some of the accessories that came with the figure. I've got them laid out here. Start here with these 2 nifty little plastic gauntlets. These are actually wristbands. If Luke Cage didn't have on his jacket, he'd have on just his yellow t-shirt, and these should go around his wrist. There's gauntlets. They even sound plasticky. Then you have this, which is actually metal. Nice, thick, heavy metal chain. Alright, that appears to be, well, it's as tall as a figure, so it's at least 12 inches long. What could be a pimp smack hand, but has these grooves in it, so it looks like it might be for holding the chair, unless that's for holding wrist pegs. I present you this wrist peg, and these got in there. He's got 2 reaching or grabbing hands, which are nice. Pretty much not identical. The fingers are a little bit different. Like these two, they seem a little close together, but the fingernails on these are kind of painted like poop. Some of them are really bad, some of them not so much. But I do feel like there's some kind of color variation in the hands. It's not just a flat brown, which I like, kind of appreciate. You get some veins back there. A little texturing on the hands, so it's very nice. Those 2 open hands. These, even though he doesn't come with anything that could fit in here, maybe you could loop the chain through, though I wouldn't try it. So I wouldn't want to like scratch the plastic, but the hands on Sideshow's are always pretty pliable. So if I were going to take the chain like this, I could kind of open that hand up and put the chain in there, and then I would open it up and drop the chain out. I would never drag it through, because you'll scuff it. And what color is it under there? Well, it is not brown. I'll actually show you with this hand. This is one of the things the eBay seller had pointed out. The figure took a dive, and he got a little boo-boo. I guess that's kind of accurate, though, because everyone's pink under the skin. So if he did have a pretty big scar, it would be that color. But as we know, he has bulletproof skin, so that ain't comic accurate. So that's a little scuff on the hand from when it took a spill, which sucks. I would have thought this would have been molded in brown plastic and then just given some highlights, but I guess not. I guess it was a regular hand and they just painted it brown. Hot dog. So that is the 7 hands you get. 2 fists, 2 holding hands, 2 reaching hands, 1 pimp slap slash, I guess, chain drapey hand. I don't know why he'd be holding this hand like this. I don't know what the hell that's about. And the wrist gauntlets. But there's even more accessories than that. Give a quick pause and get back to the figure. So on my main man, Luke Cage, you'll see he's got these 2 dope-ass chains on his neck. Alright, one is a longer silver chain, and the other is a gold chain that actually says Cage on it. Alright. Get him off the stand and bring him in so you can get a close look at that. He doesn't wear a superhero costume, so I guess gaudy jewelry is how he represents himself. You also have a Luke Cage belt buckle, which I think is one of the cooler accessories. Well, it's not an accessory, it's part of the costume. Belt buckle says Cage. On this it does have an end, so it looks like it is secured in the front. And then this beanie is an accessory. Comes separately. These shades, got my man looking like Blade, are also an accessory. Another thing about this figure is when it took its little tumble, got a little mixed scuffing on the head here. Above the, thing here a little closer, but above the right eye, I mean the left eye, and on the nose. I don't know if it shows, but just a little scuff. One thing I didn't do, really, is talk about the head sculpts. I just kind of went over the scuff real quick. I was like, oh, look at his nose, look at his eyebrow. Alright, on to the next thing. The head sculpt's not bad. It's kind of just... There's different colors on it. You know, it's darker in some areas. Lighter in some areas. It's got some expression. I guess it does kind of look like it could be a comic book character. It doesn't have to look too real. But I feel like just the rest of the head, the bald sections, just super bland. Like I guess there's not much you can do with one, like a roll on the back of his neck, just a little one. And you know, perfect bald head. Not everyone has a perfect bald head, but some people do. Luke Cage is one of those perfect bald heads. Yeah, I'm not looking at it like, oh my god, that's amazing, but I don't hate it. Still looks pretty good. You know, an extra head, a gritting teeth head, or a screaming head would always be nice. Anytime you just get one head, it's kind of like, oh, sad. Even Spider-Man has multiple eyes. Give you different expressions, but what can you do? Again, not a bad head. A little scuff on the nose, like I said, so that sucks. Maybe I can get it fixed. Alright. But that's alright. I can live with that. Throw him back on the stand. Now, because this is the exclusive, 2 really cool accessories he came with for the exclusive version were these brass knuckles. This is one of the things about it. I said, man, if I wasn't going to get this figure, it would be the exclusive version, because I think that these are cool accessories for an exclusive. If you look closely, the one in his right fist says Luke, and the one on his left fist says Cage. So my man's superhero costume is just his name blinged out everywhere. The jacket comes on the figure. So I guess I will back it up, take the jacket off, and get a closer look at what's going on with the body. Alright, in, out, on, off. Alright, pop these off. Big Luke. Come on, give me the peg. There you go. Cage. Now, he does come with the jacket on the figure. So this is the first time I'm taking it off. I did, of course, open it when I got it. Hands off. Arms back. Slides off fairly easy. Oh, I like that. It's a nice kind of... See if we can make it out. Nice kind of lined pattern inside. Nothing too intricate, but there's a pattern here. Can't be sure, but it looks like maybe leaves or something. But this is a kind of thin faux leather. Great for those vanilla poses, but I wouldn't do anything bending the arm too much. This is definitely going to end up tearing, but it is very nice. Again, for static poses, no, I mean not static poses, vanilla poses, very good. Okay. So now that we got the arms off, Big Papa Cage is back in focus. Let me just slide these on. Now, they don't just go on any which way. It looks like they've been kind of molded to fit on there, so that's cool. I'm not going to put the regular hands on because I really like these. I'm going to slide the exclusive fists back on there. While I take a closer look at the figure. Alright, now the body on this guy is not huge. Sideshow doesn't have a lot of huge bodies. Looks like it's kind of like a light brown head. I guess it allowed them to do the different shading and texturing they needed to give the figure as much character. These are made of plastic. Silver chain here. It does have some kind of design. The links aren't just smooth. They kind of have these patterns on there. I guess from a distance kind of makes it look like it's a pattern, or it could be diamonds on it. Whereas the gold links are smooth. But it does say Cage. Like my man was just blinged out. Like a Hollywood sign. Cage. I'm gonna put the head back on and get back into the figure. Now this is actually not too stiff, but I like it. There's of course 360 rotation up here in the head, and this is a soft kind of rubber thing up here, so you get that lower bit of articulation too. Nice broad in the shoulders. It's kind of big. Not so much going on here. Kind of like their old Superman body. Not a lot going on. You get some musculature. He kind of fills out the shirt pretty decently. I don't feel any extenders on the thighs to make it bigger. And you go down to the boots, which are pretty plain. He keeps tipping over, and I realized that inside of there, one of the connectors is chipped, so it makes it kind of fall off. Pretty nice boot design, but plain. No real paint deco on the boots at all. Treads, just kind of flat. I like the little silver on the back, but other than that, that's most you're going to get. And I think it's slightly darker up here, like boots tend to be. The jeans are a nice fit. Of course, those massive Sideshow pegs that they use, which makes getting different boots a pain. I like the jeans. They have kind of a nice pattern up here. Kind of like this pleated, I guess, whatever you would call it, kind of pattern. He's on his stand, which is a hexagonal stand with some pages that say Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. It could be concrete. And as I stated, the belt is detachable. It's just pegged in right there, like actually a regular belt buckle would be. Hyper realism. Kind of little pattern in the back. Decent job on the shirt. Would have been too much to ask for like a really big, jacked kind of figure here. But not bad. Not bad. Alright, quick run through the articulation. Like I said, 360. You get some up and down movement. Little side to side. A little neck crack action. This isn't a t-shirt. We're not hindered. You can get up to here, no problem. Because it's all fabric, I'm not going to worry about anything happening to this t-shirt, unlike I would be with the jacket there. No upper bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, which is kind of a bummer. It rotates there, but you're getting like 90. Tough guy. That's about all the love you're going to get there. And then, of course, all the rotation you get out of the wrist pegs. But if you slide the bracelets down, you do cover those wrist pegs. Diaphragm swivel. You can go back that far. Forward. Not so much there, but with the lower diaphragm, you can get more. Or you can get way more going back. If he's putting a beat down on you, he's coming in hard. Straighten back out. The jeans are pretty flexible. This is where that pattern there is nice because it really kind of allows it to bunch up a little bit more. Feel that ratchet action in the thighs. Forward. You can hold it about there. Back. Not that much. Upper thigh swivel. I feel a double joint in the knee. And it's like 1, 2. That's all you're going to get. And then you're getting swivel here in the boot that's not broken. And even this one comes off easily. So pretty decent. I like the figure. With this body, honestly, he looks better with the jacket on. Yeah. This body definitely looks more impressive with the jacket on because it kind of fills him out. The beanie, the hat, the whole thing, the necklaces, he really just looks different. I guess that's his costume. Like I said, it makes him stand out. I'm Luke Cage, I'm here. It's hyper gaudy. But it does give him presence, and I'm sure it will whenever I get the display cabinets back up. January 2021. Looking at you. You know, with this on in the shades, the scuff's not even really noticeable. The nose doesn't bother me that much. Everybody gets a little bullet acne every now and then. Glasses are super flimsy, so just gonna feel when you put them up over the ears. Now, the regular price on this guy is like two typical Sideshow price, I think $230, $240, whatever. And then you had the exclusive, which sold out super fast. That's just, that just looks so much cooler. Again, I mean, the shop I used to frequent pretty often had this guy, the regular version, at retail. I mean, I wasn't going to snatch him up because it wasn't like, I gotta have Luke Cage. But then I, again, came across it on eBay. Pretty good, really good price. It was $140, and then it was marked down to $120. And I was like, man, I was about to ask, is it the exclusive version? But then I just looked at the pictures, saw them knuckle dusters, and I was like, buy it now. Not now, but right now. Buy that shit yesterday. Came pretty quick over the weekend. I got it. Super happy with it. Had to take it out, futz with it, make a video of it. Considering it's one of my few purchases since I've moved. Well, probably my only 1/6 purchase since I moved, and I'm really not feeling like getting too deep back into the 112. Although people have commented they like the Mezco reviews, I might pick some up just to review. I actually have someone sent me 2 figures. I want to kit bash for them, make them a custom, or pretty much do an improvement on a figure. So there'll be a review of that coming soon. That's Luke Cage, undressed and dressed. Again, he just looks much better with the jacket on. It fills out the body. Makes him look not so skinny. And that's pretty much it. This is 20 minutes, so that's enough. I mean, please like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.